Honestly, this the while I was spent here. I've missed my wife. So God will do it. We'll find so that when we finally go out, everywhere good so I can take my wife on some trips.
Hmm. Interesting. So it was actually a cute moment between these two earlier on today. It was just how she was smiling after he was like, "I've missed my wife." It was almost like she had been waiting to hear that since. Like, "I've missed my wife." So like, you know, the smile was cute. So let me give you guys gist of so many things about so many things that have been happening. A lot has been happening. Yeah, last night not so much happened. That's why I didn't make a video this morning. But then I just added everything, put everything together for today's video. So I'm here to give you guys all the tea as usual. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, please do well to subscribe. Turn on your post notifications so that you can get notified each time I post a brand new video. And do not forget to give this video a what thumbs up. So let's just confirm sound check, video not lagging, sound is fine, and we proceed. So this was just a cute moment between them, and I was like, let me just share it to you guys. They were actually talking about the eviction, and Cassia was expressing that she's scared. That last week she was confident a bit, but this week she's scared. So Kelly Ray was just telling her that everything is in God's hands. Anything can happen, and whatever happens, happens. And at the end of the day, he has missed his wife, and if they leave, and he'll be able to take her on some trips, and give her a treat and all of that, right? Okay, sound check, video fine, you're fine. So yeah, that was just like the situation there. And then let me just briefly share with you guys when the situation was revealed to Toby, the Cassia situation was revealed to Toby, and his reaction to it. I was waiting for this particular video since to know how he was going to react, and here we
Okay,
go.
actually married. I don't see.
A couple, like ring couple marriage.
Maybe I told you I'm not stupid now.
Mayor was like ring couple married. No, it's not ring. It's bamboo bamboo stick couple married. So he was just like ring couple married, obviously, and it's the same way this lady I mean Chinwe said as in married, as in married. So yeah, I was waiting for that reaction, and Toby was now saying, I knew it. Knew what? I can only say he suspected, but obviously did not know, because even in this interview, he was still saying that he still plans to like try to like pursue things with her and stuff. So he definitely did not know anything. He only suspected. So now he's sure that that is what it is. I think for now, this is just the reaction that I've been waiting to see. All the others is fine. They're also going to react the same way. Let me play a very funny video to you guys. A video I saw online that made me laugh so hard. And I was like, I'm going to share it with you so that you also laugh with me. Yeah. Wait. Toby wasn't as shocked as he expected. Honestly, Sha, the Ndini pair, their reaction was more, serious than these people's own. Maybe they heard already, because on stage, Toby was talking about trying to go for Cassia. Maybe someone whispered something like, "Oh, she's married and everything." I feel like maybe he had small, info somehow before that interview. So he just said, let him just act shocked, or let him just hear from Ibuka, you get. So I think maybe. So this video, I'm sure you guys know patience and this thing, or Sophia. The fact that this video was so accurate is what made me laugh so hard. It was so accurate, or if it looked so accurate. Hey, The internet is undefeated, you guys. These two people, I don't even know how people came up with this, but it was so funny to see. And I was like, okay, let me share it with you guys. So moving on to Onyeka's diary session and where Big somebody said my benzo, my benzo. So moving on, it was just a funny and interesting video. It was nice to see Sha. I like how creative people can be. So moving on to these people's diary session. So Onyeka talked about Ozzy and this person, Ozzy and Victoria in a diary session. So she was just talking about like how she's just navigating in the sea and then it's being obstructed, certain things are happening. She was just joking around or just talking about the ships in the house and the ones that she's obstructing somehow and things that her this thing, her Bakasi is causing problem, the places where it's causing problems or where her where she is causing wahala or where she's obstructing. So maybe I now ask her to like, who are these people? Who are these ships? Where is it? Like call the names. Even her sister was like she should call the names. And that's when she mentioned Victoria, and Ozzy's ship.
I can just be in a place and maybe. What is the name of the ship?
Precisely.
Thank you. I'm helping you, Biggie. Name the two people on the ship. Let us be. I think I hit Ozzy and Victoria's ship. I think the ship. They're not in the ship. Okay. They're in the ship.
Wahala. So she mentioned Ozzy and Victoria that she thinks she hits their ship in the course of like navigating the ocean. So basically what she just meant there is like she thinks that she's causing wahala there or she caused problem there or she's obstructing the ship in a way. And then her sister had to even ask her, are they in a ship? These people have had up close and personal type conversations just like two times or three times. Maybe there's more that we don't see, but for the fact that her sister is asking, she's also like, sheep care. I don't think it's that deep yet to be called a sheep. And then it's almost like Onyeka has been very much invested in that sheep, to be honest. Because yesterday there was a video that came out where she was asking Ozzy about the sheep, their sheep. She said that people were asking her, so she just came to ask him about it, right? So let me just try to bring up that video so that you guys can see. And this video is very small. Let me see if I can reduce my distance so it will be more. Okay.
That's why I want to catch.
Let's go ask. My sheep.
That's why I want to catch.
Yes. For the type of person that can see everybody and only one person came to you.
So she was just telling him that she met Victoria. She was telling Ozzy that she met Victoria concerning their ship. And Ozzy was like, which ship? And then she was like, that's what people are coming to tell her, this and that and that. And he now thought that you're the type of person that will say they are coming to meet you. Maybe it's just one person that asked you about it. And then he now left to do something. And he was like, he'll come back and have the conversation with her. So this was just her questioning him about the ship. And I think she's taking it way further than it is in a way. For someone that says she's not so concerned about it, she's acting the other way. I told you guys that her actions are showing something different. It's like she's saying no interest and she's acting like there's so much interest there. So Ozzy was also gisting some of the housemates, Wanni, them, and was saying that the reason Onyeka asked him was because some people were meeting her for information. Some people were meeting Onyeka for information. So she was like, okay, let me find out from Ozzy what it is so that I can go back to them and give them the proper information. But I feel like that was just him covering up for her or him just like standing up for her in a way. Hold on. Maybe she's the source of information, basically. So let me just play that.
People think maybe she's a source of information. So they came to ask her or mention Victoria to her about me. So she was asking me about it. I was like, where do you guys get all these things? If I have a conversation with somebody, next thing they leave me.
And do you know the funny part? The funny part is that Ozzy was now saying that he's closed off. Like there's no shipping this thing. Like he's just like, chilling with the ladies that people just assume when they see you with the lady, they just, make things up and say, okay, you guys are in the ship and all of that. That people just do that. And that he's even closed off. So there's no possibility. If you were shipping him with any of the ladies, I think this is the time you need to leave that ship, because him saying that he's closed off, and I think obviously it's because he has mentioned that he has a babe outside. But me, I was thinking with the way he has been moving, Sha, I was thinking that okay, maybe he's trying to still get close to somebody in the house and stuff. But he was saying yesterday that he's closed off. He was saying it to this group of people that he's closed off and all. So
But I know
hold on. He was saying that he's closed off from all of that.
the gate is closed. Oh, the gate might be closed. Bro, you can even crash in my bed. Yes, but the gate might be closed. Your attention, fair enough. That's all that matters. Action.
So the gate is closed. They were trolling him. They were telling him that he's obviously like leading, flirting with these ladies and all of that, right? But he's just saying that the gate is closed. So I guess he's just being flirtatious and just trying to catch crews in the house. And I hope the ladies match that same energy and don't start catching feelings where there needs to not be feelings caught, so that they will not be left hanging. I just hope, although Victoria too on her side has just been saying that she's also just like chilling, that there's nothing serious, she's just chilling. We're the ones shipping, just the way we usually do. Once you see a cute guy and a cute girl together, we'll surely ship. So anyway, let's just be watching. This is just fourth week, Abby, and these two people seem like they will last in the house, as Mbadiwe twins and Shatoria. So let's see, Sha. We're going to keep watching how everything will unfold and everything will play out. And then Big Brother also dragged Onyeka. Big Brother dragged Onyeka for her whole thing of, like, you guys know this whole thing of the issue she has been having with her sister and some of the housemates, where she's always feeling unheard, like they don't take her ideas, and they try to, she feels like they try to talk her down, and she has to be scared of bringing her idea out. So she spoke to Big Brother about it, and even in the diary room they were still having a back and forth, herself and Chizoba. And she was saying that she feels unheard in the house, she feels unseen, and she would like Big Brother to just give her advice and just say things from his own angle, the way he's seeing it, that he sees everything. So he would like him to give her advice. So there and then Chizuba was trying to make her understand that people are not, it's not as if they don't take your ideas or your ideas are wrong. That sometimes you have to give room for other people's ideas, and that if your idea is not taken, you shouldn't take it to heart, or you shouldn't take it personal because, oh, you brought an idea, it wasn't taken. Don't take it that, oh, they don't like your idea or they don't want it. Sometimes there are other ideas that people may take. She was now saying no, that Chizoba is not telling her the right way, and it's the way Chizoba addresses it that she doesn't like, right? So Bieber now gave it to her in his own way. He now told her that I've said everything I need to tell you concerning this issue, and all the times I've said it, you have been defensive. The same thing with your sister. You have been defensive. Maybe it's time for you to unlearn, all the defensive acts, and like really, 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 really come out to learn. You wouldn't say you want to learn and then you'll be defensive.
Big Brother has given you all the advice you need regarding this topic. Your sister has done the same. On both occasions, you got defensive. If you intend to learn, you must be willing to unlearn.
So I like how Big Brother addressed it. Like, everybody is speaking to you, you do not listen. What do I now want to say to you when you? It's almost like everybody is talking to her and trying to explain, but if you're not saying what she wants to hear, it feels like you're not hearing her, and she's being defensive. So she has to drop down that defense and listen to what they are saying to her, which she's not doing. So I think that's the only thing. If she drops that and she's able to listen, and then everything will be fine and good. Yeah, Rosemary is saying, didn't they use her? They did for their first task in the house. I mean, their first wager. She brought an idea. They went with it. She was very happy, and it went well. Which is what this guy was telling her yesterday. what's his name? Femi was telling her yesterday that she has brought an idea before and it was brilliant. They used it. So you don't feel like, oh, they don't want to use it just because they're not taking it every time, you know. So that's not the way to go about it, right? Um so somehow it has a bit of complex issues her behavior. I might be wrong. Maybe it's that, and she feels like she needs to overcompensate or prove herself. Maybe that's it. But yeah. So Wanni X Handi also had their diary session, and the parts that I was like, oh, let me just talk about is where they spoke about Rhuthee, because all the other parts is just normal. Like they asked the voting stuff, did they expect to be up? They were like, yeah, they expected to be up, and it's not an issue because they also voted for others. They called other people's names, so it's fine. So they were just talking about what Rhuthee did and how they poof poof poof. They sent her, like they booed her, kind of booed her out of the house and everything. That's They are still very happy about it, yeah, which is fine. I think it's obviously like going to be happy that they're not there, right? So Big Brother asked about that, and they were like they're very happy, and then they were now addressing the routine thing that they are professional international DJs. They've faced trolls outside of the house. They faced people trolling them and everything. But like them coming into the house, they've now seen a real life troll. And she just came at them and was saying things to them for no reason. Right? So I'm just gonna play that video right now for you guys to see.
Really, the major negative energy Joe's two brought to this house and brought to my sister and I was too much for no reason, for no just cause. And especially Rhuthee, we get trolled on a regular basis, which is fine. I don't care. Like, we're coming in here and meeting a real life troll.
There's the funny thing for me about this Wanni X Handy thing when it comes to Rhuthee is just like I understand them. I understand their anger, and this is how they decided to react because Rhuthee came at them hard, right? So this is from both angles. They are still coming at each other hard, which is fine. The only thing I don't agree with is them saying for no reason. There's no for no reason in this situation. There was a reason for that action. There was a reason for the beef. So don't act all innocent like it was out of the blues, right? Because when the first thing that happened was when Ibuka revealed to them that um Rhuthee was saying something about Wanni being stingy too. That why is Wanni coming at Onyeka for being stingy when she did the same thing, and also that she's rude. So that night they were now singing "Devil, the number you are calling is not available" or something, and then they fought. Right? That's fine and good. So throughout the week they were not really talking. Inside that week, yourself and Mayor kissed. That's Handi and Mayor kissed. And that happened. She did not react as much. Rhuthee did not really react. She was still trying to hold back. The nights before Sunday where they were to evict, there was that whole situation you guys had where you were like saying things about like, oh, if you're in my book, if you're in my black book, this and that and that. That triggered her. She reacted. You guys had a fight. So I don't think there was a point where it's for no reason. Like the same for no reason makes it seem like Rhuthee just came at them like that. Because I know how it would be if Rhuthee had kissed Sean. I know how the house would have been. The whole house would probably come down. So I think that's my only issue with this whole thing. Like I understand, like go all out. You guys can go all out and everything, but saying for no reason makes it seem untrue because most of the things were done like deliberately and stuff. So yeah, um let's just like move on to the next dragging that Big Brother dragged the Anita and okay. I think this is talking about head of house. Yeah, there was a reason. That's just my only thing. Like for me, there was a reason, yeah. And it's fine that they have a fight, but there was a reason for it. But then moving on.
After Such said it,
Let me take this off. Let's talk about what's this Chinwe and Zion. Big Brother dragged her in a way that I like. Big Brother this season and his dragging has been so interesting. He'll call you out based on what you did. You cannot come and not take accountability. You have to. speak on what you did, right? So Zinwe was making it feel like Nelly was being delusional and just said that she didn't like her still for no reason. And people had to remind her of the things that she did and that the way she's painting it is not the way it went, right? So let's
That's what I'm
go.
saying. I'd already gone on my rant, Biggie. So after Such said it, I was just like, how do you get in her bag? It doesn't make any sense. Blah, blah, blah. And then I went to bed. I did not
Was
even,
that all you said?
maybe I said Anini or something like that.
Maybe you did.
So like this situation with what's her name, Chinwe, where she was talking about what she said about Nelly that night of the post, the jewelry thing, right? She was saying that she was just saying it in general. She didn't know it was Nelly, but we know that when you found out it was Nelly, Suj told you on time that it was Nelly, and you still went on your rant and called her an arm robber, a thief, and everything. So are you forgetting? So people had to remind her that was that all you said. She now said maybe I called her Anini. So it's like you have to remember all the things that you're saying, yeah, and not make it seem like you did not do those things, right? And then he also reminded her of like the conversation she had with Rhuthee about Nelly. You guys remember the hanging yash conversation and where they were dragging Nelly Shah in their conversation, right? So it was not just then. There are certain situations where she has said certain things. So she's now coming to form like she can't remember. So people that had to make her remember. So when people that reminded her of certain things, Zion wanted to stand by her. People are now asking, were you there? Do you know what happened? He was not like, no. So it's almost like you want to defend what you do not even experience.
On Chinwe's part, there was no hate. Yeah. I feel like,
Zion,
yes, big brother.
are you privy to the conversation Chinwe had with Ruth?
Nah.
So people are like, what do you want to defend? We're not even there. You did not hear the conversation. So what do you want to defend? Right? So I think sometimes it's just everything is just about taking accountability. It's one thing for you to do something, it's another thing for you to not want to take accountability. And that's when Big Brother comes in. He will remind you and you have to be accountable. So for Nelly and Suj, they're having some issues right now. And even started. Hold on. The issue started yesterday. In fact, yesterday's one was even because of like him not holding her hand. So she said she has tried to grab his hand on several occasions and he did not respond to it. So he was not telling her that he's not used to those things and he didn't do it knowingly. So but she was carrying face for him yesterday, Sha. So they just had small issue.
They're
That's
just
yesterday.
making me like think different things.
How? Talk to me in a movie.
It's not affecting me, don't worry. I'm okay.
Rosemary said, let him defend us. She'll drag his boss in the room if he doesn't. True. Very, 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 very true. She's been quiet for some time. Maureen said she's been quiet for some time. Is she really preg? We don't know. Even she doesn't know. She said she has missed her period. She missed her period. She hasn't seen it since. So we are all looking for the period. So we don't know. So yeah. So Suj and Nelly had this one yesterday. Now after this issue yesterday, today now another thing came up. In the house, there was a conversation, right? And Chinwe mentioned that Suj, like Chinwe was saying that Toby is not the only housemate that has moved on to different ladies in the house, that there's another person. And then they were not trying to get the name of the person. She didn't want to say. But from all indication, it boiled down to Suj. With the names that she called and the way when they were asking her who, when they were mentioning the names, they sure knew it was Suj. So Nelly took offense to that. Nelly took offense to the whole thing. And then Chinwe also said that that Suj, told her that she's the one in the house that she's attracted to. That he likes. So she told her that she's the one he likes, but she's taken already. He gets, and then that also made Nelly feel some type of way. Nelly said Suj confirmed it, but that he said it was a joke. So all those things just like got her in her feelings. In fact, she said he should not talk to her again. So currently there's a major beef going on between the two of them. Hold on, let me make this video big so you guys will see it.
She's the only person he was attracted to in the house, but she's taken. Okay, the person that she's attracted to or that he liked in the house has been taken.
So at this point, Nelly is not having it at all. Like, imagine someone that you guys are not so much in good terms, and this is what you're hearing. So it's like, oh, our second choice type of thing. But then, so you're saying that he was joking. So Nelly is angry that he did not try to clear it up with Chinwe. If you were joking, just make her understand that there's no point bringing this up now. So me, I know that Chinwe is obviously trying to like poke. You get, since they have a beef, so they should continue. When they keep poking, let's now see when the outburst will happen. Eventually, they are going to have to face each other. So right now there's a lot going on. But me, I feel like yes, he should approach her and tell her that, oh, please let's not do this. And then earlier on in the game, I feel like they both liked other people, and then they just came together and they are now chilled together. So I don't think she should really let that bother her. Right now, he's all for you. He's on to you. Whatever happened before, that's on them. As far as he's not still looking outside, that should be fine. She should not let that affect whatever it is that they have now. But I understand her feeling like you settled for me, feeling like you settled for me, or I'm like option two or option three. I understand. But yeah, um I would say I wouldn't take that from Sucha. She said it with an intent and it worked. Yeah. That's why I say I understand her, like feeling like the second option and hearing that from someone that you're not cool with. Hey, go pay you for chest. But I believe they'll settle Sha. But then, yeah, let me just wrap this up. I think that's all for this video. Let me go and watch their sponsor task, and I'm going to see you guys on the next one. Thanks for joining. Give this video a thumbs up, and I would have read a few comments, but I think we've said a lot for today already. I don't want the video to reach 30 minutes. Let's leave it at like maybe 28 or something. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Remember to thumbs up. Let's just see what that is. Oh, bye, guys. See you next time. Joseph, I see you.